Hey, what is up guys? Eman from Peso Smart PH here. Welcome sa panibagong episode. Shoutout din sa mga podcast listeners natin. I appreciate you all. Today, discuss lang natin yung stocks that will pay dividends this August. Or siguro, mas ayos or mas appropriate na sabihin, stocks na merong ex-date this August. Let's jump right into it. First one is Del Monte Pacific Limited. Yung sector nila is industrial, mainly in food, beverage, and tobacco. Dividend payment nila for this August is at 76 centavos. Ex-date is on August 7, 2020. Then record date on August 12. Payment date is on August 19. Yung current market price niya is at 5.40 pesos. And that will give you a yield of 14.07. Actually, yung ibibigay nga nilang dividends is, yung currency is US dollars. That's why, convert ko lang siya into pesos. Not sure why, pero yung stock price naman nila is in pesos. So, that's a bit weird, but anyway, yung 5-year dividend payout ratio naman nila is not applicable kasi walang data. Yung last nilang dividend payment is medyo matagal na. So, hindi siya naka-record sa PSE or sa BPI trade, unfortunately. Move on tayo sa next stock, which is PS Bank or Philippine Savings Bank. So, yung sector niya is financials or banks. Dividend payment is 75 centavos. Pero usually kasi quarterly sila nagbibigay. But yung bibigay kong yield dito is for this payment lang. And earlier this year, nagbigay din sila ng stock dividends. So that's nice if ma-repeat siya. Ex-date is on August 4. Record date on August 7. Payment date on August 24. So, kita nyo naman medyo malayo yung interval. 20 days, diba? From the ex-date. Bago pa mabayaran. And the current market price is at 48.50. Medyo tumaas sa tong stock na to. Previously, nung bumili ako nito, medyo on the lower end pa siya. So, that's good for me. And yung yield niya is nasa 1.55%. So, ita times 4 mo yan kapag regular yung quarterly payments nila. Then yung 5-year payout ratio is at 35%. And ito yung total shares ko with PSB. Around 200 shares yung nabili ko. At an average cost of 34.61. So paper gain around 2.6k. Nasa 38.85% na yung gain na yan. So, malaki-laki na siya, di ba? And ayun, syempre, bibigyan pa ako ng dividends dito. Yun naman talaga yung habol ko sa mga stocks. Dividend payments. Move on tayo to the next one, which is Shakey's. Yung sector niya is industrial, food, beverage, and tobacco. Dividend payment niya is at 1 centavo. Medyo maliit lang, but still, magbibigay pa rin sila. Ex-date on August 11, record date on August 14, payment date on August 28. And yung current market price niya is at 5.95 pesos, which will give us a yield of 0.17%. Medyo mababa siya, but given the situation, okay pa din na nagbigay silang dividends since that means na kumikita pa rin sila. Yung 3-year payout ratio niya is at 18.67. So, the past 3 years lang siya nagbigay ng dividends. So, ayun. Kaya 3-year payout ratio lang yung nakuha natin for this particular stock. Then yung next one is Euromed Laboratories Incorporated. Sector niya is industrial then, mainly in chemicals. Dividend payment is at 5 centavos. And yung ex-date niya is on August 12. Record date on August 17. Payment date on September 8. So, ayan. Kaya sinabi ko sa kanina, earlier on this video, nung nag-start tayo, na hindi naman lahat yung payment is mangyari on August. But, kailangan nyo malaman tong info na to kasi yung ex-date niya is this August, this coming August na. Yun nga, reminder, dapat makabili kayo nung stock na gusto nyo mabayaran ng dividends before, one day before the ex-date. That will make you qualify dun sa dividend payment nila. Current market price is at 1.95 pesos. Dividend yield is respectable 2.56%. Then 5-year payout ratio, medyo mataas siya and maganda to, 69%. Yung next stock natin is ALHI Anchor Land Holdings Incorporated. Sector niya is property. Dividend payment is at 9 centavos per share. Ex-date on August 17. Record date on August 20. Yung payment date niya is next month, well, 2 months from now. September 10. Current market price is at 8.15 pesos. Dividend yield niya is 1.10%. Medyo mababa siya. And yung 5-year payout ratio is at 13.77%. Medyo mababa din siya. But given na like property and this is kind of new to me. Itong company na to. But I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with this one. But ngayon ko lang siya narinig. And ngayon ko lang siya na-research. Ayun. So, ibig sabihin lang nagre-reinvest sila sa business. That's why maliit lang yung payout ratio nila. Okay, moving on. Yung next one naman is RFM Corporation. Yung sector niya is industrial, mainly in food, beverage, and tobacco. Dividend payment is at 10 centavos per share. Ex-date on August 10. Record date niya is on August 13. Payment date is on September 10. Tapos current market price niya, last traded price, 4.36 pesos per share. Dividend yield is at 2.43%. Pwede na rin. And yung 5-year payout ratio is respectable naman at 42%. Okay, ito MacroAsia. Meron din ako nito. MacroAsia Corporation. Sector niya is transportation services. Dividend payment is stocks yung ibibigay nila. So 20% yun. So equivalent monetary value niya is 1.03 pesos. Ayun, ito yung unang magbigay ng dividend stock dividends sa list na to. It's pretty good kasi medyo malaki siya, 20%, di ba? Kung isipin mo yung 20% na yield is hindi ganun ka-realistic and medyo alarming kumbaga or red flag kapag ka nakita ka ng dividend yield na around 20%. Kasi like, ibig sabihin nun, sobrang bumagsak yung stock prices ng company. Dito, syempre, 20% na stocks, yun yung yield nun, basically. Ex-date is on August 11. Record date is on August 14. Payment date on September 11. Yung current market price niya is at 5.15. And then yung yield nga niya is 20%. As stated above. Yung 4-year payout ratio is at 21.69%. Okay din yan. Medyo nasa lower end ng spectrum, but that's fine. And ito, yung current holdings ko with Mac. Medyo nasa loss tayo dito. 21%. Medyo malaki siya actually. Nasa 1.3k yung paper loss. Kasi binili ko siya at 6.45 pesos per share. And yung current market price kanya is at 5.15 lang. Medyo bumagsak na kasi ulit siya. Medyo recovered. Not actually recovered, but medyo nag-stabilize na yung prices niya nung bumili ako. Around, I think, May. Yeah, May. I think ako bumili. Or like after nung crash nung March. Then next one is Meralco. Ayan. Medyo maganda talaga yung stocks nitong si Meralco. And hindi naman sobrang affected yung revenue nila since tuloy-tuloy lang yung pagbayad ng kuryente. So, ayun, nakapag-share pa rin sila ng dividends nila sa mga stockholders kahit na may pandemic. Sector is obviously electricity, energy, power, and water. Dividend payment is at 4.697 pesos per share. Ex-date on August 17. Actually, nagbigay na sila ng dividends earlier this year around March. So, dalawa yun, isang regular and isang special. And then, record date is on August 20. Payment date is on September 15. Current market price, medyo nag-dip ulit siya. Parang nagte-trade siya last week or 2 weeks ago. Around 280 plus na per share. So, medyo nagmura ulit siya. So, 263.20 pesos per share. Yung dividend yield niya, this is against the dividend payment for this period lang. So, hindi pa kasama yung una nilang binigay sa calculation na to. So, nasa 1.78% yung yield for this particular payment. Kapag sinama mo yung previous payment sila, magne-net ka around 5 to 6%. Yung 5-year payout ratio nila is malaki talaga, 96.4%. Kasi hindi naman nila kailangan like mag-reinvest heavily sa business kasi it's working na. Cash cow na siya, kumbaga. So, regular yung cash flow and wala talaga silang problema sa revenue and sa kita nila. That's why nakapagbigay sila ng ganito kataas na payout ratio sa dividends. Okay, last but not the least is Makati Finance Corporation. This is the first time I'm hearing about this company as well. Check out nyo lang din and mag-research kayo further kung anong ginagawa nitong company na to before nyo siya bilhin. So, sector is small, medium, and emerging board. Yung dividend payment nila is dalawa. Isang cash and isang stock. So, medyo maliit lang. Around 1 centavo lang per share yung dividend payment and 1.238% yung sa stocks. Actually, mahaba. Sobrang daming like figures nitong percentage but ni-round off ko na lang kasi medyo irrelevant na yung numbers na yun. And yung ex-date is on August 24. Record date is on August 27. Tapos payment date naman is on September 22. Current market price is at 1.95 pesos per share. Dividend yield, pinagsama ko na yung stocks and yung cash, around 1.87%. And yung 5-year payout ratio is at 29.71%. Pretty respectable na. Also, yung mga stock code nitong companies na to is nasa description sa baba. For easier access, copy-paste nyo na lang siya sa paborito nyong stockbroker. And marami ring mga preferred shares na magbabayad or like merong ex-date this coming August. Hindi ko na siya sinama sa video na to kasi sobrang hahaba lang. Since medyo madami talaga yung mga preferred shares kasi regular sila nagbibigay ng dividends and usually quarterly siya nagbibigay. Pero kung interested kayo sa mga preferred shares na yun, check out nyo na lang yung link sa baba. Lilink ko yun sa PSE Edge. Okay, we are heading towards the end of this episode. Check out natin yung sources for today. Tatlo lang siya, Unsplash, PSE Edge, and BPI Trade. As always, yung mga link is nasa description sa baba. Before we end, we have a quote from Blaise Pascal. Sabi niya, all of human unhappiness comes from one single thing. Not knowing how to remain at rest in a room. Ayun, end na natin yung episode here. Sana may natutunan kayo. And if umabot kayo at the end of this video, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share nyo na rin kung natripan nyo yung content ko. Subscribe na rin kayo and ring the notification bell para wala kayong ma-miss na content ko. I upload 2 new videos every single week and you don't wanna miss them. Thanks again for watching. Stay safe and always remember, be Peso smart.
Show me.